What's your job here?
I'm in charge of shipping and receiving.
Shipping and receiving. How often do you get shipments in?
Every day.
Every day? How large are these shipments usually?
Ranges from probably 15, 20 boxes to hundreds.
What's a really popular item that you go through quickly and you get a lot of things in?
Probably t-shirts, like
Regular t-shirts or like authentic team
player
jerseys?
t-shirts.
Player t-shirts? What player right now is really selling big time?
Ortiz.
Ortiz, yeah, Big Papi is going.
Yeah.
Right.
What is your job here at the store?
I'm the store manager.
You are the store manager.
Yeah.
Have you seen a massive increase now that the Red Sox have finally won the World Series?
Absolutely. If
Yeah.
you look around, there's always we're 10 times busier now than we were last year.
Yeah. How do you feel, I mean, as the manager of the store, do you feel like you do a lot of advertising or do you not even have to, just being here?
Fenway Park is great advertisement. Anyone who wants anything that's official knows that Fenway Park has its own souvenir stores, and we do some advertising, but really it's kind of all, we have a lot of website stuff, but most of it kind of speaks for itself, having been next door to Fenway Park.
Yeah. What's your name?
Arthur D'Angelo, D''Angelo.
And you own the store?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. How long have you been around?
58 years.
Yeah. Have you? In how long you been? Is that how long you own the store? Or,
Yeah,
58 years. When you first took control of the store, how was it this big? Did you have this much
No,
merchandise?
we had a smaller store next door there.
A small store.
Just 1/10 of what the size it is now.
Yeah. When did the grow in the store?
Well, actually, in 1967, when the Red Sox won the pennant, that's when we started to do well.
That's when you started
And
doing
beyond,
more
from then on, we kept increasing. As we made a few dollars, we bought in more property.
more property, and the store just got bigger. Do you have a lot of random items in the store, things like mouse pads and?
Well, no, we strictly have baseball. We used to handle every sport, but now in the last few years, just baseball, basically all Red Sox.
Yeah, as the Red Sox really bring in a lot of money.
Yeah, we do very well.
Yeah. Do you think that if the Red Sox continue to do as well as this year showed?
Well, there's no question about it. This was a banner year this year. The way they won it, they beat the Yankees after losing 3 straight. They came back, and the public will remember that. Hopefully they'll start again next year and keep going like they've done through the year.
Do you think if the wins weren't so dramatic and the series against the Yankees didn't happen, do you think?
Believe it or not, as he knows, he worked it. We didn't do that well during the Yankees season
Yeah.
because people were so pumped. First of all, they thought if they lost the first 3 games, they were going to lose, and they weren't pumped up. Then when they start winning, the games were longer and so forth. So people got disenchanted. But I think, they finally made it.
Yeah. How much Red Sox stuff do you think you own?
Well, working at the store by Fenway, it's pretty much uncountable.
Yeah, you own a lot of stuff. Do you own a lot of random gadgets, things that aren't like T-shirts?
Not really, no.
No, just mostly shirts and hats. Do you usually buy the stuff for yourself, or do you get it as presents and things?
Both.
Both, yeah. What do you think is like the biggest selling product that you make the most money off of?
Well, the hats are our biggest money maker, I guess, because we make the hats and then we have them here, and everybody wants the Red Sox hats. As far as other things go, anything that the players wear, any of the authentic stuff is always going to be a big seller as far as like a crowd favorite.
Yeah. What about the pink and the yellow and the light blue jerseys? When did those really start coming into play?
Well, we had them last year and a little bit the year before, but they started, kind of as a trial run last year, and they just run so well that they just expanded the line to be huge. And now you've got pink and light blue and every single thing you can imagine.
Have
They're
those been
very
making-
popular.
They are very
Yeah,
popular?
the pink stuff, the whole pink is the new black. It's just really come into its own here with the Red Sox stuff.
And I see you have other small commodities like thongs and boxers, and you have scrubs over in the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, where do these ideas come from?
We get, every vendor wants their little piece of the market, wants their little piece of Red Sox stuff, and they bring in all these samples from DVDs to music to different little items. We're gonna have bathing suits starting next year, so every little thing that you can imagine with Red Sox on it, we can put a bee on it or put a little pair of socks, and it'll be huge.
When you go to games, do you buy things usually?
If I have the money to, I generally buy stuff.
What do you usually buy?
T-shirts.
T-shirts. Do you usually buy official T-shirts like from the stores, or do you buy the $10 ones that you get from people?
Usually $10 ones.
Yeah. Do you think Do you think that shirts like the Yankee Suck shirts and like the Poseidon's a little bit shirt, do you think those are funny, or like you support those, that industry?
I think they're hysterical.
You think they're historically
I think
like
they're truthful too.
truthful?
They're very truthful.
Yeah, you're a hardcore Red Sox fan?
I am.
Yeah. Did the sales really skyrocket after the World Series win, or was it around the same, or just a little bit more?
Probably during the series.
During the series?
Yeah.
They went up a lot?
Yep.
Yeah. Have you seen it go back down, or is it around?
He's staying the same.
Him? How
Yeah.
about just in general, like everything? Is
Everyone went up, and now it's pretty much
back to where it was?
No, it's at a peak. It'll start going down
Do
eventually.
you
Makes it a
think
little more
that
popular.
whole pride in their team and that kind of crazy attitude to go to any lanes, do you think that really helps with just the fact that you can sell anything?
Definitely. We can sell anything for really any price, and it doesn't matter what it is, that everyone just wants to get their little piece of Red Sox.
Do you just own like t-shirts and hats, or do you own like a lot of weird knickknacks or odd
I
things?
own a lot of weird knickknacks.
Yeah.
Wristbands, headbands.
Would you say that something with a Red Sox logo on it is more appealing to you than something that isn't, even if it were the same item?
Yeah,
Definitely?
definitely.
Yeah. I heard you have a little personal thing that
Yeah,
shows
I
your
have,
fandom.
I have a Red Sox tattoo.
Yeah, can we see it?
Yeah.
Whole life. Do you think that just because you're a fan, does anything with the Red Sox logo kind of stick out to you more than other things?
Yeah.
Definitely. So like if you saw a cup, would you be more likely to buy it if it had a Red Sox logo on it than if it was just a regular cup? Yeah. What do you think about how they have like pink and yellow shirts and things like that now? Does that to you say like, oh, that's cool, it's the Red Sox stuff and more people wear it, or do you think it's kind of
I didn't like it at first, but I've gotten used to it.
gotten used to it?